So asema unimu yie no o kan no ahwe yie o se NDC fo e na afa Kevin Taylor se won didi as akanfo atem se na be akanfo emu be che na NDC enya kwan ya da wura mu NPP mu se akama mu hanim sei e na etwa mo furuma sai na moka da bia o but so per party a ombu akaman akanfo e NPP party yatam na wo kan ofa ye ni krom ha ya na se ya Morrison Paul NPP lawyer ni odidi atama kodi atama ne kaya ye nananom ahemfofo e kaya akoka se sebi mpedua se nananom ebo adwaman small girls no mu chesi e wa sentimental ha
that's about 4.5 cities
enti 8 cities no konya free ade na wutwa ntro sa mo nye sa ade no ye ba ya moja ye ka 3.7 billion dollars for some munitions bi aira de na nkenka ntro mu ikodu wona mo amuka kire yen say over 1,000 containers bi wonu mo ankasa muntimi account for bi ego over enye sa na mo kan
pa emfamba mega TV and platform we eso Hussein Ashanti Regional Minister Ewa Dr. Frank Amwakohene the spokesperson in the Ashanti region ono also ya the member of the NDC communications team no okaho na owurawi de bia meka aya na nkofo bone samnane Sammy Gyamfi Junior ni na ne style of communication how osi any sebi MPP for ni shia osi a review secret said the Sammy Gyamfi oye pepe na ene so wa ye aduma ni die in fact wa botun wa bo 7 no wa bona ni ye o the MPP ni ba ko etiko ejam ho ni na ne se efa Kevin Taylor ne arrest warrant 2020 omode to no so justice cheba for the to no so and draw the Supreme Court ekwashi ye catch and say hey Kevin you are a free man in fact from now onwards you walk without a police omo etoto omonia hwehwe sa branch yenchi mfane nko yenyi say and those kind of anyama no he is a free man now way ana MPP ni so ntiase in fact Ghana yes so atem ni so ni ade minim se court no na oka che omu so mambu omu atemoni yu se yedin Sammy Gyamfi Junior say hey munya botere okay say Ashanti Regional Minister ekogina TV so edidi sebi entafo atem yenuan mentafo okay say there is instances on the examples they been permissible ba kudin wa ha o ma bebre mi ankasa me papa kan de Japan ma membo odini de example say odidi judge bi atem ewi akire nkosi bebia na ade even court kra kwahye ye hey Sammy Gyamfi Junior Ibrahim Hussein abrantie no somebody to jade me pese wa boko no kwakutie bi no do ani so ahwe subscribe to the channel na hanom your number one authentic platform Mega TV yankopon koso enshira yemfa credit Emakes Ben TV
say wasama me akonya bio in fact meeti Dr. Boatin mra ho say me ye Ghana ni mra ho say mete asentimamu na ono so ti asentimamu na onim se politics ayeye no enne se bi mpweduasa ye free bi modernization ye free bi globalization se say enibie aba enti ethnic politics no etwam in fact na minim say ombo bibi kura te say akan ana say northern ana bibi say kura but wakwakobo akan ofa unim say me politics ameye edidi atem me minim hu bibia me edidi atem ya de a me condone eba na politics kan facts o kan facts wi a nipa ni bia wonya no so obi ono so fa ne de mbra nti edidi atem ya de a me ni nje ho ofa courts ena akasa enye me na makasa ofanye wo no makasa enye Mr. Boatin na akasa court no say kwa du amode bo abranti say neni kwan so okasa asem na bra asem no court no eni inyina so bia
sir
yes
this mean that the judge no nim de no ye
enti o makwahye no In fact, me tell lawyers for bebree. Yes, even you have to invite the person. Say one man. And I'll bet my day. I'm at that bench warrant. No. It may be so. Minim say be our invitation say or be a fact say lawyer no true come Kevin Taylor. You're a Kevin Taylor. And a wamba. And a or issue a bench warrant now on community. So asema unimu ye no. O kan no ahwe ye. O say NDC for and afa Kevin Taylor. Say one didi as akanfo atem. Say na be akanfo emu be che na NDC enya kwan ya de wuremu. Eyi. NPP mo say akanma mu hanim say eni twa mo furuma. Sa na mo ka de bia o. But so pe party a ombu akanman akanfo eye NPP party. Say di atem na wo kan ofa ye ni krom ha ya na say ya Morris Ampao NPP lawyer ni. Odidi atema ko di atema ne kaya ye nananom ahemfofo nananom kafra e kaya akoka se bi mpredua se nananom ebo adwaman small girls no mu chesi e wa sentimental mu ha instead of some behwe so ayo munwuma no edidi atem be na chance edidi atem wi Ghana hanim say Kennedy akompre kwa Japan na ankasa obie na no e ka kire Ghana fo se lawyer ni se agaw se bi mpredua sa ofa na woni krom ha o party ni di lawyers for atem Ghana had him say satam party no all power o want men bi wa no anka hwe ankyere nipa no ene wo ka di atem ho asem wa ye ni akene de kumpra kwa Japan kotena national television so wose Ewura Mahama sebi mpreduasa sebi mpreduasa o ye jimifo ofa video no ametima ma wabɔ no atie eduru wona wo bo wunsem wo bo wunsem say Ewura Kennedy akumpra kwa Japan and there was so person be president o didi Ewura Mahama atem ye ne ha Ewura chama wuntumi ensem be no kan fa Ewura John Dramani Mahama ho to the extent say sebi mpreduasa otimi ko kase Ewura Mahama sebi mpreduasa oni ni made ehia ofa umu videos ni bi ama MPs ni bi cry say wo so mo kopa Ewura Mahama chew because ensem MPP fo mo kaka fa papa no ho no ensem ehu asem ben e no keteche free fa me nka se mo na mabo pa ama no but Ewura chama wuntumi ko shan recently wo se wo yire wo ye adwuma ma MPP pa wo ya de na che so wo hye no kutupa so ono so so a odidi asofofo atem se o makobon pa ya ma Ewura John Dramani Mahama emo single out Ewura sofo bako a Ghana hanim so wanimunyam obuoma Ewura Kufuor ba pa Ewura Kufuor sofo prekope meka Ewura osu bempa wose hotels no wosore a onama opie me kan sa nema we nyina na me wura ho ama me ho owo Ghana hanim se bibie ni wono ma yeden aka no yet Ghana hanim se Ewura Simon Semensa yehu audio bi a na mabonte a wo ka se entafo eye pampan ene edinim ntafo se ntafo free sremu bom du so amia ye de nsuo adware o mo ansa na mo bakurom
da be mentin sa
mi hutep bisa
I don't have
offer me see me hutep bi atiefo no mutie me ni masema me kan wasemi ema babontin ema obi atie audio no babontin offer me see no na me pese me ko but baby a okọ no
are public knowledge but some of them are obi anim no say onko a oka now the phone will be here. It can hold you and the station responsible.
Okay,
so me send audio good. When you have the audio, it's send the audio. Good.
Me send the audio no the man no abonu ati asema. Omokas allegedly sas papa no. A former regional minister. All di ntafo atem. Say ntafo no mo ba kro mutimi nya japade papa bi amfo nko mu kro mu.
So let's have the video no. We can't speak to it. So
yes.
Let us but can be kakra. Atem the dia no a mummy no nyina mo ka no. Atem the dia nya crime e wo Ghana. Say me di Hussein atemo a obetin mark court defamation. And on a criminal offense. So a civil wrong. In the under me kokko say me di watem maka asem bi egu ho fia. Court di masem na me di fo a obebo meka so that say no aka cho say bia asem na okafa me ho no kokko sign me ho but say judge di asem na aka bi fa no ho a contempt is a criminal offense. That's the difference between the two. It is mom yan jamon mi no mum say atimdie Kevin Taylor obodi nipa bebre atem ba se enya contempt na eche no we ho a atimdie ni nyina no wo a wadi watam wetim na kokota sama no na wotwa ne damage but we yekoye court asem said the muntie trade ho en ho na ma asem no until we know what exactly judges engineer so ekaye no amanfo agyen say o sese de timofo bi adi asem bi a which man can do PBR no wako, which is not the case according to our laws.
Good. Mitra habo lawyer ni lawyers for the rank ya code and judge. Ebo di say Kennedy akompre ko Japan catch a lawyer ni say ni sise kewu. Se bi mpedua offer any de nya asem na work out omo kan wasem. Am usually one asem ya bi.
But o catch a lawyer is still a civil wrong. Me catch a judge no.
Catch a judge in this system. Mo de mon asem Kevin catch a judge.
There be say so ka for judge ho a different. So this make asem tia wo a o sama me a civil case.
Na me pese me ho asem Kevin Taylor catch a judge no.
Asem o kan ne say judge no ya hye ne bo nti no akodi sa asem bone ne de sa nipa no atum se wakoyese ni se no eno na se judge bi edi asem a ye de tumi bi abon ho ban in fact sa wo ye judge a udi asem kra na asem odi ye no echia ana bibia no you are immune to prosecution se be ya obenya kwaetima ye omadwuma e de se me ni hu se echia na ye kasa na bia makasete Hussein and Hussein akasete ame no a different from say judge bi ti atebu adwaso na oye na dwuma na bia obeka bibia afa no.
Okay,
so nti eno yade a se okai a o se Sammy Oku ne Sir John so okai o mo case no 2030 election petition Sir John blessed memory asamo okafa a friend saying just atuguba ho no na nye kra ka che se okotra wa oto se sebe bosom yade ko gina dakem. He was charged, he was convicted of criminal contempt. Ema ye bodo ka. In fact, so we sa dan the see court no a. Se na nye the atmosphere na na sa bato na chi tension na come de ne betum. Do on do nya ba ka atuguba se zo kai atuguba. Is just to be atuguba. On dey okoda mu bai. But Sammy Oku ne Sir John de ye bo mo ka eni ja wo mo. E na muntie for de so bai a omo se don ko tu munti. Ye fan so ne ento se meni obi edin tawantawan medina tem ne otemuafo a ote asemu adwaso no ye ka bibi bone e de afa no.
Okay, me publication me wahanim sei ye Kennedy akompreko e Japan odidi high court judge atem ema omo kwahye no tese de omo say Kevin Taylor de ya na woni ga na hanim sei
no minimum kra o ka
good any publication in contempt can Japan drag to high court for insulting judge. Good. 2020, if you're almost a judge, you know, they transfer the judge. I read the publication and also Ghana web. And also mo kwashe, also na same. E man ko for be commenting who can send be brave or ha. Kwashe ni TV sa wa ha. No, you see, they be America send be say. The thing mo kwashe. Says na be a Supreme Court no reason why or the kwashe. And then so no Supreme Court no same reason why or the kwashe way. And then first time I kwashe obi a, ye fan say why ye bibi e wo ye waka say tia judge na say assembly wo court na obidi na no atum na ni kwanso na nutum recently after 2024 election 2024 elections a friend is saying yewra me boni dia na mra ho the late Akwetia MP Kumi. Yes, Mr. NS Kumi Yakopon fa na crancy yi ono o kan say ono so the same thing omo kwashe ne die na kwashe ne nya boni bia
no de nya kaseti o
no make kwashe no kwashe ne nya boni bia o because o hwe article 1 maybe article 132 of the 1992 constitution now omo o kwan say Supreme Court wo ho kwan say high court edi asem bia obetima review asem no o review asem na you can either quash of abobo bebre wa adum say e kire ya ma mi so of ankasa kura no say of animra ni yie enti enye boni ade na high court and ade na the Supreme Court here no enye ade ye boni enye ade afa ni ye ti bi Ghana hanim say
okay
enti going forward no ene wo say hu how I be say den ya ye niema yi na also for the ma me started science on say me mostly ana me lenient eba no say issues be say me very very objective but ono no be we dey start ya all drag is akamfo ndc for boy Kevin Taylor say on didi akamfo atem na mpese metwe na adwen sisu say man nkasa asem no
okay
what you say say sa na wo kan dia wo party for bebre na didi akamfo atem kaseti akamfo egu akamfo nyuma ne
ne to
but what you say enti no sa na ma no yen fa to nchen
na
yenka asem a ehu hia beboa ye nyina
right doctor said o say chiri abobo ke Japan no crofo say mo so ade amoye bia no nti ye nyina ya bro pepepe
obongawe
sa ongawe say
waka mana kusini say dia branch ye ne ye na ya de papa nyema okeka ye ni nyina no they justify say dia branch ye kika no ya de papa ena make a chen say wo yo babuna sa branch ye na de no sabi wo ba ana wo nua keto bi kura na okọ TikTok ana okọ social media yi so kofa a branch ye video no hwa enya de woni beje ho because on kire hwe and the guy just say what the values ni norms ni to line on kire hu ni nyom no ye ni nto asomu it is a million Hussein bobo sa nyom no so a of which enya no kra what they justify say there Kevin Taylor ye no and the oguso a ye no ya de papa and no na still that's so e confirm the ye mu bi ye kan say NDC for na share abrante na chi because enke you kra no Kevin Taylor de why ye no ne nsem no ni kwa say Hussein betna I was saying that make o can be so the abrante na ye ne papa but wo ba as NDC party rep now na Kevin Taylor they say or confirm say Kevin Taylor NDC ni ana
o NPP ni
me and you confirm so NDC ni
Kevin Taylor NPP ni
fantastic o de granted so NPP
ni granted
o de granted so
NPP granted NPP
ni
from the party card no to political affiliation offer me put for Kevin Taylor party card no to
party card
and you the better offer me Kevin Taylor NPP ni
na mo the party card
no the party card
e
me put o the better so no producer Kevin Taylor party card
you can do this
party card we
am not going to mean design
producer party card we on sakanda ben because we never inform me we have anything like this.
I mean,
so you should have informed me. You should have informed me. No, you should have informed me. I am moderating the show. I am moderating the show. So anything that will come here, I should know.
Sure.
No, but before that is ambush. And I made Hussein, ultimately, I did be mommy. And the say you have this. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes,
but to put it behind me, to set it up. But wouldn't say to you, wouldn't say.
One is a fumafu.
Good.
One is a fumafu.
Wouldn't say.
One could do a that be Satam
wouldn't say Dr. Manibuama. Now, no question party, Kase. Omo na twin free NPP buy. Enti politician crossing carpet.
That is it.
Enya de ene de enwanwa. Enti obi betimi atra.
But onu de bia also a proud so NPP. This one also NPP ni.
Okay.
De bia oka no cancer feel also no NPP ni. Ba NPP ya de na nya obeka. Ene ne ade a oka na e ha wo no. Enti Kevin Taylor also NPP ni.
Okay.
O NPP ni o fia sentiment mo.
Okay, Doctor.
The party card de to.
Doctor we.
Mrs. Hardway. We KG4 and as they say class 5 for graphic design bit me designers hardway
the graphic design
designers bit me designing hardway akrabia why JHS why a bit of graphic design dia bit me designing this card abeka just say we oni ye oye na ye ka ye utie ya wonioma bia de wo ye bia chese oye ndisi ni de me ye bia chese me NPP ni me here card to prove that Kevin Taylor enye card no here di prove say oye NDC ni and oye NPP ni oye no e chese oye NDC ni now why nyoma tantan and sabi nyoma fon emfata ense Ghana yesu ni eban it me expect say Hussein ne yonko NDC for no sa case we kra ba monpre monka se menka bi because so wo defend be e kire say ampa mo jatum say abranto NDC ni of which is it case no me expect say Hussein ni nuanom no mo ko bia na say moderators ne preto mo nan so ni kwa se mu defend
o ka bi bo ana ko ka bi ma wanka
o say ya chese na just o pegana ye because their branch any
o ka bi ma wanka enyo de
o ka bi ma no see they say Kevin dey away e say Ghana etiko omo ame ni entwa branch ni ni but obetena no defend the Kevin na ye
o de bia o hun say enye ono hu no say
na ye de papa
me ofa me nka say ye ofa me start ye no me di kan ma prayer mo me Adia me mani nje ho politics of insult. What you say? Me we na make say na me mpese obekọ ho no.
Wakalia, wo si woni nye wo dia ma me to aso.
See, na me mpese obekọ ho kra.
Wo si woni nye wo dia ma me to aso.
Tribal one, ethnocentric.
The tribal one is different.
Na ka wo say what na be.
Hussein, Dabi.
Hussein, but the tribal, you know, the aspect say adie no ye no.
Enye papa.
So say Ghana dia ba ko a me
tribal.
Adie me NPP ni NDC won say NDC ye ne nra na NPP ye bi na o say dia mo ye na no mo ye no ye no abi ni enso ye na say NDC nso ye na NPP nso ye na NDC be bia o so dia na no mo ye no eno abi ni enso ye dey ye by so we are trying to equalize whatever we have done in the past e bia na ade no so aye no emwa Ghana me bra ye koye nimu. That is one thing that we need to guide against. Anyway, the law is in the bosom of the judges. See, timwa for no wona asem no eda omkukumu a omode mbra no eto ho na se de omsi hu no no womo eka Hussein wakasa we bi kakra
ye me obi kakra ka de mbeka ne say politics ne sanitize system no mu ankasa wo Ghana ha nim se ebeboa ye what you say so we are Ghana ha na ye ndidi ye ho atem yen kasa ntiatia ye ho na ye bu ye ho menye sure say obi wo outside kwa no kasa na odidi atema ye pay attention to that person but ye na ye wo ha nim say utiminya regional chairman na okacha obi say oye witch oye beifo maami o no ye vice president so ye beifo na wo kasa asimo say ni trinwi wo hwe ni trinwi ni isin sa nema ni nyina ye nema ye nim say NPP sana motie entimi de mesre afane afabo NPP ne DC say politics of insult mum ye yi free amanyo say mu emwaye de metimi aka no na ethnocentrism NPP for me very good they bia no mu feel so mu they are better than eye obia o mu feel say oh ye politics ne yamfa yambo akandia ya anya de hwe Justin Frimpong kodua. In fact, I was very sad to listen to him on TikTok. Watchi na nim kama all kasa say akamfo no and they say was akamfo no mu kabo mu na eboa na etimi ko tu ndis na say hey enra TikTok omo so Ashanti regional minister TikToker ono kra ne de omo say atwi na nim pons bia kama TikTok eno ne abrochire fo no ye na akamfo no was say mu nyina kabo na say hey politics say info na de ko empenifo mu da monimu kra ye tribal politics adenti na mo kra mu nye bi. You see, intimate sremo edidi atem de me tie Hussein Ibrahim NPP NDC me nye de atem free politics mo emwaye but NPP for no se ba na didi atem a nsema me keka nyina wo NPP ni du agina ho no ma emu 7 nante ye didi atem omo didi ye didi atem omu sunum ye didi atem me nu eto otwe ne mu da kra de kola babu ho didi atem enti san ne ma omo ye no Ghana fo nyina hu NPP for de de ni mo ye didi atem eti misremo se wonim se ope equity a come with clean hands one kasa wo se won ye fin wo do se ko no gata mu e mo se won ye fin enti ba membe preach say wo ye clean e wo hanim say me I condemn insult bia say e fa wan ho e politics nko de I condemn sane mani nyina minim say going forward no e wo se musua bibi free mo se
what man kasa wan condemn Kevin Taylor wakasa what man kasa Kevin Taylor de oye no nye
also say activity
that be on fire nya what kasa de Kevin Taylor ye no nye na say na ebu mind dia.
All right, I was out for I didn't change my day. Now go saw here our Kesben television so was also here our Facebook so our Kesben FM and our Kesben TV so Kevin Taylor de no and yaka honsem kakra no but the full judgment the reasoning Timwafo mu di asem say e da na ombebu asem no de bi o meka say be two lies bi kro omo pa omo nka hwe kra but ebra e da omo de full reading mas mo nka ma no tu e da omo de full reading
what you practicing
omo the judgment na kasa mu ba e na e bi hu enyina so and say they say ka no means me tie lawyer fo no bebre lawyer fo no bi che o say adebo ho a procedure say lawyer no nim procedure pa oni ni nyasem kokoto a nya substantive case na kra na ohwe technicalities e ho no obe flawless here lawyer for said the procedure was wrong if you say he was invited but because oni Ghana hand you know how kwakra so kra na wo de kata come say court of fro and I didn't come and say ombra nti e ho no the judges in general so mo edeka asem no ni na so mo prepare ba yen so ebetimi hu di omu na yen so yaka wase my kind messages kakra ba na afi e move on. Of a good evening, in fact, I feel so sad and sorry today for our politicians in government to allow the disrespect and insult on our king, pastors and prominent persons in the country, all because of political power. Ghanaians are watching, and at the right time, Ghanaians will show their displeasure about the unethical behavior supported by politicians. Call it Sohene Jikum from Kufudia and Odwe Free Baye. Was good evening of her. Kevin has to stay calm because power can change anytime, so he should take time. My name is Mohammed from Boko. Mohammed, don't take that now. Yeah, Boko. Good evening of her. You see the reason why the Chief Justice has been suspended by President Mahama? Because he wants people like Kevin Taylor to insult the good people of Ghana. Such a person can be accommodated at the Vice President office and taxpayers' money can be spent on him. Hey, Mahama. I told the NDC man that I need his number. Last week I asked but haven't yet. NPP, never again in Ghana politics. Joe Abuaze. What the mano?
Contest him on Facebook.
Okay, right. Phobia Abuazi Tuka or say, in fact, I do appreciate your political show. Kesman TV, keep the good work up you are doing for good people of Asante and its environs. Return to our incoming MP for Obuasi. I particularly did not expect anything different from the Supreme Court. It was very unfortunate and disappointing. The 4-1 ruling is becoming a pattern by the SC in recent times. I'm Kwansare of Enyinem. And now social media so and also saw another banter. Bishop say about 4-1. It was a unanimous cry FC class and also now 4-1 bar now. Ghana, you can't be sad here. Anyway, Baraski from Mesisra NPP Media Peters. Our judicial system is heading towards the wrong direction. So our civil society organizations and Christian service to sit up. Hi to Dr. Duchum, JFK, and Francois. Good evening, boss. Please ask the NPP man that was he here when Honorable Kennedy Japon insulted and threatened the High Court judge? What happened to him under a president who is a human rights lawyer? So I said, because I say I'm new to that. Good evening, offer. Ghanaians, they have not seen anything. NDC a semo offer. $1 is 13 cedis in the black market. Teresa from Obuase. DJ Opai the more. Okay, let me go for a teacher Kujo from Tepa and Suso. Now it appears that the NDC and the Attorney General have set up an agenda to free all their members standing trial for criminal offences and to prosecute opposition members. Thus, it's dangerous for the nation in the near future because at the end of the day, if you discontinue criminal trials or cases against your people, then anytime I gain power, I also free my people. In the end, people will continue to say anything they like and goes for free. Greetings to Chairman Odenho Kweku Apia Kuka. Good evening, Mr. Host. I want to ask the NPP guy that has he forgotten that some of the NPP members were able to walk to court to drive a magistrate from a seat? And what was the outcome? These NPP guys were asked to pay some small amount and they were set free. And the squad team from Kutukum, Sunyaye, Andy from Ahafu Jidu offer say dear NDC na Ghana for Mokasanchre openi na Ghana hupa twi no ja twonye why good offer. I'm famous for Manso Agresum. It's too bad for this era. Why? Because those two political parties have nothing to offer to our mother Ghana and deserve a better leader. See what happened just today. Very pathetic. Good offer. I'm very disappointed in the views of Hussein. He's struggling to defend Kevin Taylor. He's not objective. OPK from Akroke. Offer. I'll continue to say if the judges who sat on Kevin Taylor's case were Justice Chiba for, would they let him scot-free? I'm casting my mind on Justice Chiba for this evening. How is he feeling now? The NDC man needs more education on court proceedings. You can insult any ordinary person, including a lawyer, not a judge. It's the responsibility of one who has been insulted to go to court if he wishes. Let us not encourage insults. We are Ghanaians and we should behave as such. Ibrahim from Agona. You start to go on strike. If they think they can threaten the NDC so as they can be considered for a position in government, it's too late. Okay, I think we are not talking about that one tonight. So let's skip that. Gonna be host. You are trying to educate the NDC man in the studio, but he's not listening. Now he's defending the judges because he's now in government. A country called Ghana. My name is Joseph Blewe from Faso in Jomoro Municipal. Shame to NDC talking about insult. Who is insulting more than you? Give us a break. This one is coming from Ahmed from Kintampo. Okay. Good evening, sir. The NPP man speaks from shameful rule that they ruled, and at a point when they were in power. I am Bismarck from Obuase Pomposo. Please ask the NPP man what says that he has for Okatachi from Ifu Justice. I say, what the Master Planner Junior, Policy Analyst in Tampo.
Ghana economy. Ebejina ye. Dollar to CD rate no. Ekabi pa. And oshe NDC abraye ba mu na dollar ebro 14 cedis. NDC ebaye yetimi aboa ama aba 10.3. Ama yura mahama kradi ato eye Ghana fo nyina nim say obi make sure say be in between 10 and 12. On hwe say be bro eye 12. Na ye starting set it is anema no so no. Ofa. Enema bebre wo no ma metima ka tro say ye tete so. Ye tete mo so. Ye tete anwa so. Ye iron rods. Ahana pese me gina kakra. Abra NDC ye be mu na iron rods ebro 9,000 cedis. NPP aban and from ye free abamu 2016 na 2,500 cedis 16 mm na ton. 2,500 cedis so NPP before they could do 9,000. NDC abaye yet mama dollar so ate ya ye niema kakra aboa no and the dollar no so te na aboa ma eye iron rods 16 mm no so ate about 7,500 Ghana cedis. Phenomenal difference increment now mo de buy na hwe difference ni so e buy ye te so aba bedru. Now on say iron rods the cement na eko. Say ubesi dan ya unya water iron rods no na water cement and so I that kan. Abren this year free abamu 2016 na cement bottle back 27 Ghana cedis. NPP be fire the come na bru 80 Ghana cedis. NDC buy even a 100 and me publication from my journal online 108 Ghana cedis. And no cry that day no mona me ba mo radio anopa e me be discuss is our issue. And 130 what you say? And ya ban and me no ka say so tete kakra. And in fact, o share cement na the way a dollar na say atiaba from. I was saying ultimate pa na corresponding with a iron rods and also so dear no. And yen husa na ne trade minister. One a year one omuye cement. We share Dangote mo, Jata cement mo, we share Diamond cement mo. And all the two omonim say they are buying na ye kakra ebe boa eni ya $30 no so. Enti mo moye na mo so mo tete we no so na moye. Na mo bo na me na tete so no mo say make sure say mo be nya eye standard bia on say cement is very very important. Say cement bi wo no ma oto a obi wo no mo say cement we nya papa obi wo say cement we papa enti wo dey assure omo trimu say from next month and next 2 months e kono e be make sure say e be ma omo hwe sa ni ma ni nyina say na be ya o cement na wo ye no e be meet the standard na e wo say wo ye no omo wie ye no in fact omo a players no ni nyina ba abonten e be da na say adwempo a watimi enya ene omo hia wo na omo kasa ma ato makoma so na omo de omo ka kire no say from next month say kono omo try omo best no matete cement no so bo so kakra ma na boa of ka say bi wo hwe eye clinker no eno ne ade anu board yi omo credit firm no ne de baga na anim say and the dollar no so I then ate kakra nti was automatically was no so to mete production cost no so amount the production cost no so ete there was o ma ne bo no so ye den e ba form kakra na e bo o mo nti enne omko share in fact I was very happy metie na me ready publications be bre sampa it was a fruitful convo eno mkonya no e hono ena minim say at the end of the day no omo ekosa ohaw ni nyina mu no esu betwa na ni gie ba ko esa buy na me say hu ye say wo hwe dollar na me hu publication be from Bank of Ghana omo kire say players now almost shipping niema port one no which is the McDana Aviation MPS ni san for no yes see ano ye peg dollar rate no to Bank of Ghana there no we are publishing our website ni ehun say we na wo dey ye e no say ma ye na ye kra niema free mo no ba no akwanya say wo betimi asa report omo through this particular channel say obi tete wa wo betimi ai report no. In fact, me hu ye mani ji e kire say Ira Muhammad ani abre so person sanitize system ni mu na port honom ni say irregularities na ekoso honom no eso ye den etwa offer me no nyina ha ya last 2 weeks na ye ba ha no mo ka say port ono ko port wa containers aba be sum honom no e bi si da omutimi dey entra because aban papa ba mo $30 so ama nkofo so kita $10,000 dey come on ni ope $10,000 they come on na ko fan nyama ba ohia Ghana scan 1 billion ba en kan no kita ope same $10,000 na no ohia 1.6 billion old cedis enti we chese nsachira kakra eden aba eminim say moving forward no and going forward no nyama aban ni be ye bebo ama timamfo nyina so no ye ho ebeto ye no obeye e na sisi ameno kase maka ne ma bibra ya tete so a boa ye nkakra nka minim say enye ade a ebisi da krope ye nkakra obiansa be kan de na maka chest
ba o say dealers successful passport de kra da nche ya won ka so obia ye na dwe say ye hwe kakra because
ye hwe kakra ne ye omunim de nti omuka ye hwe kakra what you say NPP aban NPP aban mo moti ase say omu ba be manage economy ni yi ama bibia anye den ha omu 2022 so we dollar no koduru ye no to mi mhye omu ye omu anya gidie wo NPP aban mu enti trust ne ka ho bi but ne in fact yes obi a wo aka no hunsunsun na oyeden osuro NPP fo ayeden adi omu nwamo enti omu so na omu adwen ye omu se bi NDC yes e be omu bi sa but eneme no ka se o hwe engagement ani omu nya na e kire se omu adwen sesa free boni na NPP fo di omu ko omu omu so afọ omu adwen ni mu aboa ama ban na reset Ghana mpa enne Ghana me no ka se ye reset Ghana reset no e betimi account enti se account kakra no waja uso kakra ya boa magana yi because ya etuwe of ayesu ye blidi and the era Muhammad say there be ye appointees mo amonya appointment you know be anyone mo be man full coupon bio ti omuzu ye wia wa odwuma be kakra
asate ye adwuma
masa offer wonim say o see immediate effects other 90 wonim say enka ne NPP 40 me the coupons ni bi che mo girlfriends ni near ma the fele cars man dey ntimi nye sa na ma ni bi ti na NDC ye ja ye ba be boy economics nko niema Ira Muhammad say nye wo say eja uko madam Fubako ye adwuma Jubilee as a presidential staffer o say masa TV no ho ba unya de bia hwe o unya de bia hwe and the DSTV ni say Ira Muhammad say say wa tu ya
for secretary for so ya for secretary
to no so person describe tu
and just how the Ghana here
yes enti we niema
on a more serious note so we cement dey because say KT amoye trade minister no we introduce LIB or parliament senka e be regulate cement price mem say we nya edomo antechira ma anya adwuma we say ye ja almost these people will form a cartel ade no we ka so monte so
odabi in fact aban we aba no o say NPP aban no mo ye kwa me je foto ma mo chana mo abeje aban enti so omo fa policy be na so mo ye adi be boa Ghana Ghana fosuru because the omu ye no ena na me no ka say Ira keti amo even airline no de call no so say airline na limiting kofo bi nko a say opese we import a particular product e wo say oba na trade and industry minister na kasa ye den a confirm ya ma say ampa kono kofo say na we bra di kofo so hu say eja NPP aban Ira kofo ado no family and friends obosa obo 422 enti omu nim say ye nya masa airline we eye adwuma MPP for obefre se minua bra na beji na kofa we bra kofa bra Ghana bra beji na kofa we bra Ghana na wona no mo yesa adwuma ni nyina mo nya MPP for nya Ghana for ni mo nya MPP for nya NDC for ni nyina no a mo ye Ghana for no na o matua o mo kwan ama mo ntimi nkofa ena ma Ghana for sorry so mo mpini ho eja sa de anka eja wo ya de be regulate ma price ni bia kosu ye de sanko bia pe but kwa me gito no o tena beji na any problem no offer
that's it doctor
offer na de omo ye nye program samia
sir
Killnet samia adintia mitio nansen we interviews them so no Panam radio down the interview now we no in fact I think say more online or more intensive because interview near spot on we interview good for president mitio wa no Panam omo leader there's no kind what's the dollar no there no cre me quoting pepepe ebi oho na nso wunya bi edi me hwe no am say what kind of contradictory statement is this? Oh, who beside say now also doctor dollar ni the because wonya bibia obo ebi ho. Na enso so ukọ banka wonya bi. Na ene hemfa na obenya bi. And all these were break we nyina mu no. Discussion na obi ye ne say dollar now yes e wo no. Ukọ banka omo display o TV so say 10 point something 10.73. But ukọ abochi wo a 13 ti omo good afoli da ne ka say omo no sense omo ko omunya ne 13 nti omo ne oma nso omo be peg no 13 bitie na nopa o interview die di ho o platform no so anopa no o ka say onye sure say Ghana for omo ye import obi be ko heaven we big news pal na Kesben mama because this is bitie news and I'm saying I wasn't discussing this issue the whole of this week was so onye sure say obi importing your mouth Ghana ha heavy obeko bi adanya so what the 100,000 eko cranioma ube drew port wa ubeboka 50,000 eti say sika na odi ko ye no emufa na ube drew port wa ubebo hunka eti ye di hun komo say enioma bo ko form your friend say dollar no eko form dollar no ko form indeed import duties there kwa na eko soro eti clinker na ye de cement na wo kan wasem no ye kraba omu ntimi eti am say Killnet ni period sem ya na NDC for the abo omu safone na me no kra no me suspect say dollar management no nyoma bi ko ho a enye papa it doesn't make sense because dollar ni ko from no automatically and was reflect e wo nyoma bi bre ho
na wo hu bibia so take akra
petrol ye so take akra in no mo de 8 cedis abeto 1 gallons 7.8 no mo de abeto 1 gallons
na so check it later and there
offer ye te Ghana ha no ye nto ye petrol later
but I do pump later
more akrachi foi offer more akrachi foi na mo kan later ye tie tro for gallon ye to the bottom line is that omo de 7.8 7 cedis 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 cedis and omo de 8 pesos e gu so 1 gallon almost 8 cedis and omo de momra omo de buy na 1.95 samra no na mo de aba na mo de di djuma mba so je and offer omo ba bontin be kan de but eniyo ye na e wo se de di ma ye hu sampa e reflect wo ye nipadua mu no ye hu na nkofo e sabi ye nuanom NDC fo you say ni papa nom ni nuanom no ma ye bi da omo na mre bi omo inflation sense am ye omo come massage figures no ma ye bo Ghana foka na bia no omo guso omo ye na nyankopon na ka kire Ken wo ye de etina nkonim ti sabi dollar no eba ya enya petrol sunsun no trade minister ko force obi say on to petrol so automatically it worked na eba ya na port duties ya ti so aba half enka wona abo ka kire obi say petrol no sabi ana cement no want so but the difference the trick in this whole argument is import duty no won say offer iron rods na and your money be bre o wa ye free ya na de enti won say companies ni be bre no ye no a omo ye iron rods no a na omo your friends raw materials no do na no omo nya no a but cement no clinker na edimu ahipa no ye mfa ne wa ha na okari be drew temaporta ehun sika say tieni trade minister ne say se na wo kra ne oma free ayi a efra ma no ne de bagana age so ko temaporta okotwa ntro because wo ka no kra sika wo betua no wuntimi enti ono ne nkofo na ekra ne oma ne nyina no temaport wo no mutwa ntro anopai wa platforms no kai to the extent say obi a okra ne oma Ghana no onye sure say heaven power obekobi nyame na make trade association omo president neka guta president eneka because enesa for 1 million ekokra nioma ubedru ayi a your friend is a porter ubetua 500,000 adia mazi for no kra ba bonte aba be kase ka yen NDC sabi NPP time ana omuka se nioma mu ayedin enioma na eto no 35,000 no eneyi udru tema porter omo to no 55,000 to 60,000 nyem na maker enyem na maker mazi for no neka now for who expect say sabi nipa na boka akofa sa nioma na bana sabi o meje fofofo onfa mecheche enti sa aban no say omonia prince omo ka no kra no mo de nioma di djuma enye omo na wosoka and I always say the basic definition for economics is your pocket
almost say so omo ka because one ka so na wa bem iti better na Ghana phone so why ade
over
o bua ma dollar ba form na dwedifo no so monte so a better na Ghana phone so buy wa bua ma economy ni koyi they will take all the profit
over any soldier aban ani e price control na aban timi sorry anopa no gaje say sa na ma we nyina momfa nye ade we woni say ni ama militia for ababe e rounds onioma na ye wura shop ni the way I see the onioma ni sije no ni abesesa na ye de ko nye sa soldier aban no mu ne wo we are in a liberal economy the interplay of demand and supply in dijuma enti nye aban bi na ye bibi sa wo manage your money yard the thing automatically will reflect
okay
omodi petrol dollar ne ba form kakra bi no omo ye omo nioma bi ma dollar ne ba form kakra bi petrol they did not force anybody petrol ba form no in a way it affected some one or two things
petrol don't say aye deregulation for to home inti Kenya other essential commodities ni bi and so she bi sa ada ho a ke be boy ye
me say offer me the mechanism trick e was an your money nyina won say enye dollar sem no nko a omo manage dollar na say they say omo ye petrol no ozo omo petrol ni ko form na say omo di 8 cedis abeto 1 gallon so see a dollar sem na ye ka say wo form no okotema porter omo kra ne omane say enioma ne bo wosoro guta president say sika omo tua ne wosoro enti until say aban betete import duties ni so no enya ade a omo betimi atete omo ne omane so period enti aban pese empa ne omane omo ka wasem dollar no a reflect was meant any other ne omane ho a sa import duties because Ghana yin import driven ye ne be bre use no import driven ye kra it is aban no betimi am make sure say sa import duties na o share ho bo e bra no o ye campaign no o buy wa chem ama bibia e kama ya tete so ama omo kra ne omane tua e fa de no mutua wo NPP aban mu na enkenye trade minister na wako ka kire omo ye cement say monte so automatically right. They reflect me that sinti omo no ma no kra na di e wo economy won because omo de yesuro mu jemfite
right use wo bi kan yanko yanim okay
offer on say mokasa fidie ko akire it is we betena na otum futuro de gu e Ghana fo ani na say wonim no kra na wasa otenetene no offer o say ye the 8 cedis ye the ato 1 gallon so
I say 1 gallon.
I say yes. I say 1
That's
gallon.
That's about 4.5 cedis.
Enti 8 cedis no konya free. I don't know which one trosa. Mo nya sa de no. Again, I say o kopota bibia kra so teye. Omo import to nema de ba. Offer. Carry say o kan carry.
Last so the
me carry. I think say somewhere on 3rd of June 2025. Remember?
Yeah.
2025. Carry ye be last year. 1.1 billion. This year, 700,000. Yenya difference of 40,000. Me see one no mo tonkas or santas run about me say me now for tonkas me ta ko garage. Enra krasi me tra garage the whole day.
Now tonkas or
me now for tonkas. Yes. F150 ekoyi omunim say cars are urban. Eso tete. Me tie say me ne garage ni kra na test this here. What is enti sansem no wunnim a wunnim do onima bi wo honoma eso nteye a ye ka se aban ne hwe na onye na bibi nya den embra form aban no so di hu dwuma se be form but embetra entwam entum futuro ngu Ghana fo ani ti se Ghana fo ni nim no kure no na wa wani akeka figures 8 cedis abna so na ye 1 cedi me wo afenyo ira afenyo market listen to me ira afenyo market na kasa kure kasa 1 cedis 1 cedi per liter.
Now, once
It
the
was
money
per liter.
Ghana.
How many liter am I a gallon?
4 gallons.
Now 4 gallons. Once the 4 is
4.5.
4.5. 4.5. Okay, we need. Easy. Maybe say mo car kanokre. Okwa sorry kanokre. En kan na o ka feeling the same. Kanokre. MPP ta na feeling the same.
No, you no can. Why
no feeling the same. Me car. Na me feeling the 700 cedis.
Hussein.
Saka keton 700 cedis. 420 Ghana cedis.
Hussein.
Corolla. Na me feeling 800 cedis. And me feeling 480 Ghana cedis. It is about 3 chamfuto. Also, car also cheap. Is it Camry also? Camry kanokre 2021, 2022 now Tony saying. And now Tony saying. I don't know who can trust. Okay, kanokre just had now and wow. Who then the full aboam and the ultimate. Who is the case of Philly? First minute this year, who can't come on so red. Yeah, so. And now feeling the car. For the if more when the car was feeling. Oh, but Abraham more Bermucranaka was a one. That's all red. That's all red. But
what's it say? Oh, Philly. Can you stop doing talk?
On himself, me car me feel that. And you know, maybe feel me car, but no crowd when you say, yeah, or no politician, some so evangelist. Over we are in this political space. And then a yen for politicians, or you won't go for a brewer, more cranny or cry free. Mengasa or no Indian free. It is a Hussein, they or no idea, the young Kubiako cran or no crack.
Garage is my boss and that's
why Baba train the evidence. As against the Guta president, I can't. Why the any? No,
Guta no
and I wouldn't Guta.
Okay.
Me say Hussein as a politician, yen good yen and no more politicians a war my munyan free. And your end this time go on. All government.
The was also car home.
Let me you be free. Ain't or no politician here Hussein. Emegina emekande or no ehunu. Na ye there your friend is a good president now. Ono ni juma o die ye nyoma dwade no. Ka kire say ne wo di 1 million kradia. Sika wo betua wo no e wo port no. Half of 1 million no.
Politician tin and dey form. Sala o ka che.
Na say me kase me say ye nim akonya politicians e wo mind.
Okay.
And a good president o mo di dwa na nkasa say wow platform is so many abreme koti mashada na me redirect refocus o platform ya so say so the 1 million kokra neoma would reporter wo betua half of the 1 million it is say omu dwadifo no mokra neoma no omu report kra omu nka no kre because wo ka no kra sika wo betua no wo nya mfa so bia nti onyi ni say ene dwadini bi kra be ko heaven anope ya now sa nipa na ono ni dwuma no eye dwade no aka nsam wo si yentie wo Hussein mazi for no last week ya no aye your friend is a press conference abeka che say enioma na NPP time ka bia na NPP time e kombo omo kra no 35 omo tua port duties 35,000 no and omo tua 55,000 wo si yenyai sa nipa na okra nioma no ni entie Hussein offer etina misi sa nioma we na no e kill net nioma nkwa Ghana for a more money and now no man share your man on the way siko wow bottom because economy be no a chair bottom economy is your pocket bottom no the odun say rema on sakano and the economy and yet obi there two people so and obi can reduce so I don't hear catch Ghana for it is a no crack e ba ye enioma sabi nyankopon na ya adoma mansu ato ama ba yire abu a enya aban bia banche abu enya aban bia body abu enya aban bia enen ka abo bi a chiawe eni o memo odin na nyame a otie Ghana sufre ene na wama ba ye mono aba wama body eba wama banche aba na ase ye ho adwe kakra na December se nyame anti amehwe ya ye beto gram
okay when I say mama here messages in kakra na yenko please adwenche moderator people should stop criticizing the past and present government for higher cost of commodities. They should blame it on business people and retailers in the country. People are simply selfish, greedy and unpatriotic, period. This is coming from a concerned citizen. Okay. May I say good evening, Ofa Sisu, our free bole. Me so catch NPP nipa no say, ye Ghana pa, as I say, usue bibi fee, NDC4. Okay. Right. I'll type on the cheap. Wow. A gallon of fuel is equivalent to 5 liters. How did he get the ACDs he's mentioning, please? Furthermore, we used to buy fuel at 17 cedis 99 pesos per liter. If I'm buying it at 11 cedis 53 per liter, it is far better now. Price of commodities like rice have reduced. Good evening, Offa. I think Hussein has already begun his 2028 campaign right on your program. But you should understand that the current fuel price are no different from when NPP was in power after Mahama added 1 cedi per liter on fuel. The government is misleading Ghanaians, so you should stop defending what clearly isn't true. Adequate from Techimai. Good enough. I agree the NDC man from Charles Doma. Please let the NPP man keep quiet. 8 years. What did they do for Ghanaians? What's the meaning of that? Chrono. I think we want to write chrono. Okay. Good enough. I'm Asarwa from Sevilla Safo. I'm enjoying your show live. If I don't understand the NDC man in who is sitting in your studio, what is good for NDC, but what is bad is for NPP. Shame on NDC. Every propaganda NDC speak against NPP will expose them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Boss, I quite remember when Kufuor was made president. Within his first month, all market women, including Aboso Kai, traders reduced their prices drastically, while Kufuor did nothing about the dollar. Now, a current president has reduced the dollar, and they are finding it difficult to reduce their goods. Do they still buy the dollar at 17? You want to know because transportation fares have been reduced. But please, your platform is a huge one. So kindly let the MP man provide evidence. I believe he said things without knowing. Which one? Sure. Okay, be specific. And I'm being put on the spot. But I'm really disappointed. More containers are in Ghana port as claimed by the NDC man. Does he understand the balance of payment? I say more. Will the Ghana's balance of payment be positive or negative in the long run? Will the 24-hour economy work if our balance of payment is negative in the long run?
Hi, my name is Kofi, and just a few months ago, my life looked very different. At that time, I felt like I was missing something. I was working hard, but still lacked confidence about the future. One day, I decided to try an online course on the basics of financial literacy. It wasn't magic. It was simply a new way of looking at how to plan better, understand my spending, then find opportunities for growth. Now, I feel more confident. I have a clearer plan. I've started to understand how to make better financial decisions. That gave me a sense of calm I didn't have before. I didn't become rich overnight, but I became more at peace, more focused, and learned to appreciate what I have and where I'm going. The course helped me see things differently. I'm glad I took that step.
Abraham from Agona. Offa, Hussein really wishes today he was not discussing these topics because his argument is all flawed. Maybe he should show us the NDC shops that we can buy their reduced price of iron rods. Who pick agro? Iron rods and crow. Just go and check. Cement in the from cement in the Omonte. So iron rods in there. The price of iron rod per ton has really come down. Good day, Offa. But I don't know. The iron rods no. To know and the and here no. And no mumbo aba form. The Ukrainian can be here dollar no. What's a month so? $100 aba.
Did make us say no dey import duty $19.
Good day, Offa. Ghanaians are fools or what? NPP did they forgot? NHIS, Jubilee House Oil, Ghana car, school feeding, free SHS. God will punish them. Oh my goodness. From Bodekwano of a good evening. I like your show. And this so well done. Keep it up. NPP has nothing to do. Of a good evening. NPP membership show today. Better days are on the way. Failure is not final. God will surprise you in 2028. Offa, never forget, Hussein, if you always defend mistake, one day it will happen to you. The price of Kenke was 5 cedis at the days of the NPP, but now the price of Kenke is 7 cedis. So it's helping us. From Maso Debra, Achina Krum, Ejusofa. Do you know Achina Krum? Achina Krum, I want to be a national service. Achina Krum Senior High School. How be even national service? 1995. And I know Achina Krum pass. That time put me kwa. Na montadi me no. The bako katamiti. Udran way. Yes, I the other coach radio no. Please, I join later. People should stock. I think I read this one from a concerned citizen at Abuontem. Uncle, please tell the NDC guy that you can't get dollars at the bank. He should stop lying. Mr. Host, the NDC man is lying now that what is he saying has... Hey, the NDC man is lying now. Now that what he is saying has increased, you should come to Bamboy and ask the price of the Gabi from... The price of the Gabi from Bamboy. Was he able to say Bamboy? But instead of personal throne, no. And I mean, JDM is a treat to a threat and a treat. We say a treat and a threat na personal throne. Hi, tell the NPP man to stop insulting the NDC. Okay, my main kind me no pebi na Febreno messages no doorso. Hi, good evening. Very annoying to hear NPP members complain about insult. Meanwhile, they are the best in insult. Okay, I think we finished with that insult and those things. So we are looking at the price. Right. Yeah, we'll move on. Now you heard the last topic for the day. Say Defense Minister Betima Kachre Ghana for say 2 Kraba 2024 Ghana 20 Abubani Bibre Aira Himfa Nafa. Kubusa National Security for said dear no money for her. And NPP abandoned penfums of a year no sending in our ho. Na Otono was a call will be who said the energy Mr. Becca as a contained IRH who sent his ano. But Meti and Miam Shimmy, if you say I'm Robert's call a cromba. Most of the time, a positive for a children I'm costing why. Want to say it to an abuba I'm Robert's the corner. It be a fresh one, it be the bread Ghana security services. But it may find any way into the hands of these armed robbers. Timini Sabeka say a condi at the bread security agencies and last year and they be either moon no. Beyond Shimpa, say, hey, found out Doctor, what do you make out of that? Ghana, any cry, nobody dear dam or smajo. In the idea, Bema would die. Oh, embassy she would dear ehu. So ask me, how do you take it?
And yet defense and an open.
If you are smart, hardworking, and planning to study in Canada, but the cost feels out of reach, Passage is here for you. We support qualified students by financing full tuition and first-year living expenses. We can also help connect you with the right schools. Our mission is to make life-changing education possible for those with the talent and drive to succeed. If eligible, you may also receive additional support, like immigration guidance, job search assistance, and a supportive community that's with you every step of the way. Click on the link below to check your eligibility in just a few minutes.
Sir, what
or no communications, some George. Any a black one, they are too political.
So
too political. In the defense, when you're comfortable.
Sir,
but
no
you see, out of loyalty.
No pede.
Oh, so no share and give you a communication space when you're quiet and political gimmicks and antics. But defense or no a mature environment, you are restricted in so many ways. You be beer now bit my you be beer now bit me. I thought that me share in Facebook, me follow no Facebook. Some commentaries be were told that Obeke can. Me am if you say no, defense minister, you don't have to make this pronouncement because a whole is so sensitive. Coupled with the fact say, emprempre Ghana yentiye, and yes sabi nana ye body ana ya dafo, and you too fond no one jimwa. Ne ukra ne umu ana ba kwa pie panya. Boko dan ke jinsam. And the issues like this, no defense per their nomenclature and makeup no. There are certain things I was account to the way Ministry of Defense ni city no. Ye mfa nyoman to dwasa. It is hard way na. Wo say what mama national security. Say o monko hwehwe mu no. Wa mfa ma radio so ameka na ayede. Ye wo bokwa asem hye yensa. Ye wo ablekuma ye ko ye basa. Ye wo akotia ye hwe animu. Ye wo emprempre police for ani akromfo eko on so many grounds and previous. Na wunya saa information we na defense minister wa meka no wa abonten na odi dwuma e na odi ne besi na waba abontin na de abetu dwa abra Ghana yewe emprempre ya yewe Ghana ni mo aye hyehyehye ye wo dwuma ye wasede se wo hwe se nyoma bedwo na nyoma betotoye na me pie a Hussein pie ofa wo pie na onama wanante akukudro so asomdwe so a ohaw bi anim na defense minister asem bi beba bia na oba abontin na wabeka se be ha Ghana se be ha ye security se be ha ye national security se be ha personal security emfa ne ho I feel say President Mahama e wo reshuffle bi ya animanim ya onye for me I think say defense one onye comfortable way and ya nhwe ya obetima koka asem bia betima trigger bibia emwa Ghana security wo hwe ne nkomodiem ne ne mu a because e dangerous na wasan ba say wasabe yi asoja fo bi ni nkofo bia omonkoi wasadene nsa be keka nkofo sa nkofo ni nyina me kai mrebi na me say me chira de police training school no oba to some extent ya mfienza nka ho especially unyanya musketery training na ya chiro musketery na wabe dangerous person it even when I wadwane no kra no ya be chiw de oba ya be hwe say police no obedi ye nya de ofa musketery training no mu wia na obi akọ military training awie na minister wabe ka say wa yi a wo ye no ne nto asomuti age say wo say be ye say nipa no onya musketery training anase onya certain kind of
musketery training chiremu twi obi oti ya kire no
etuotu
chero kanoma obi e
edi nipa ono wakoso etuotu na wo si waba wayi nadi na o mani na mfia ofade na obe say nipa no obey dangerous armed robber soja ni kura no ntimi enkonka no because soja ni training no why the wanya bi dada
you wa va pass kura yinya no na musa
na e kwampa no
baby he didn't qualify
e kwampa no o kan waka ne say enam say wanya sa training no awie eti wanya sa training na awie dina me say memi so ehun kakra in those days no unya ba na obenya setting be 3 months na obenya setting training na udwane kura be sa be chewa ba because ye ma baka with the experience a wabenya suenu na wabenya o security setup ni mu no wabe threat so wo de be ya de boni a unwehu waba na ado nsa be keka sa nyoma we nyina wo sori a sabi enkomo a eni kwan say defense minister wo de beto abonten keka na wasa de beto abonten no waka ade a obetimi ni adadi no one make sure say wo di djuma wo set committee wo ye sa nyoma ni nyina no na nyoma atoto de eda obi ante ni enya results a ede ne besi na ofo ma ye bida da bia na make no Hussein ne bra no ne papa no no sa propaganda ne nyoma na ye ba ya omo ba ban mu a e na 1 week I break akra me man say break o make ka chere containers ayira e o port e chire no mo aba be ka chere say containers no ye hu enei security expert ka chere mo say ye former defense minister ka chere mo say ade no nyirae omunim babia wo segu edi se ono onimu a obai wa beto technocrat wa beto asoja for nangasa omudi djuma no you are only a politician bisase sa anyoma na ewohin nenya nto wase hwehwe obehu se de container no mo amoma nenya ntaban 2 iraye ne ekire mo am beka kire se mahunu no sa na etuo yin so mu behunu na se mpempenso ya Ghana wei sabi ni bokonsensam ye ni di sa nkomo wei as defense minister se wonim wadwuma edi yesra mo Hussein munim se mo WhatsApp group and penifo bi we di dada so yen ya ni wo bi sa eto da wuni ni number crowd the two platform no so a wo hwa wo timi so wakan wo so monye bi
okay
mo fan to so na penifo no nsua ne o ebe boa Ghana no na de we o musi manage ne o no fa nya papa
right but that's say
ofa ofa soja de Ghana ye susa no hu soja ni ana wudwane so wundi bone kra ba hu soja ni na papam na woko because we bema ogina hono pa we na betting ne nan ko brani ogina fom hono ma wa kasa ehu bo Mr. Tefri bi o ka say buy no ya ma esi soldiers for be dey sa kan offer you see 2021 soldiers for close to 2000 na age account o buy finance ni do na any bi no soldier need yanka unya 40 years awko soldier akoye dey unya 50 years awko soldier akoye dey by NPP for soldier o ka attention order form yes attention order form na ye ba na ye pese ye best Sunday we am say na soldiers for na nkasa woni hwe abufo na wo soldiers for no mu no munnim ntra on say na wu yesi we so person o person mo ye ku on person mo ye say o kai sansem ni nyina mutam na eba na ewu ni rama me po ma chew mu de munya abute benya responsible government obetie mu because so de ni ono wura so de mu no ya branch kobrane wakofa ne maame abegyino so ne maame so mewura so de mu sani ma we nyina ye nema ye ba ye se ye sakram ene ne ade ye hamode ya menua ende mesrew Ghana asogers for no omufoa de ye wura eye omane boama oye no so yes say government accountability what series ye de aban de ye de yemfa nema nsiesie Ghana ban ye ba ye moja ye ka 3.7 billion dollars ewo eye defense oh. This 3.7 billion no ye counted for the mudi sika we ya ebia na mode kototo this ammunitions oh. Na ye hu ammunitions na on pese ye ka che Ghana for ammunitions bi aira de na nke nka nchiro mu ye hu ammunitions na de na ye nka ye the Ghana taxpayers money ene ye de akwakoto ni ye ba ni ye hu a wo se ye de nka ntum na chese dwuma de na mudi wo defense wo mo time de na mo ye no no minua you see na fe na ma wo say Yewura John Dramani mama nana in fact me nana be so ni din so because Yewura Solomon otumfo otekoko so nyansa woni mo de tunufo afa no eboa mo man na ikoso yi momo de ende na chese de na dwuma de na mudi wo hono ma no no minua mesrew men kotena bebia enkokasa asem no da owie no odi container be wura mu say yes containers be iraye edu etie ndi sifo say containers be iraye edu etie say containers no offer ye transition ndi say the transition team call ye then time na Yewura Jinapo John Jinapo no nye minister na ka transition team no because of the bill ewo ye ba ne yenyinam kane ho nsensem ye koduru na mo amuka kire yen say over 1,000 containers bi ono mo ankasa muntimi account for bi ego offer enye sa na mo kan enye sa na mo kan na obeka say ndisi for na ye ka say ye hu containers e kire say ye hu containers mo amonum twe ana mo tworo e de ahye nkrata mu de ama say ndisi aban ye mo bayi asemba ko ha ye pese ka kire mu ni say containers bi over 1,000 ni ye hu bebi afa o ye hu entimi srew say o factor ka fact no say development bi abanso a kan de mu ye member gina onko ka say ye akohu bibi say eni ka bibi say entimi srew eni die mu so just asem de men kan wa we ya okoka na so je ni bi ti ofo mo no amia because so just for no unim say obufu aban NPP aban pa o because obi ono ma onye qualified me so minim obi a obi na otogusu obi a no otogusu dada otimi wura so je mu and NPP 30 years 70 39 40 isin so just no criteria name o mode hwehwe ehun say we or qualify no NPP for no mode ato form o kan interior me ba o kan deputy interior na me say weapons in there me say we have to be accountable to the people because we spend taxpayers money Ghana for scan edukoto ye enti sayira ye nim nkofo we ya o
minister na ka say or national security ne besiom so nti ka be me say konya national security briefing ni wie ya then he could have given us a proper a vivid
o see ye hwehwem
I'll say weapons no if national security na eba nti o ho no mo ko busa which means say e ho no kra no nwie
onka so mo bisa o onka so mo kwa ko bisa o oso omu hwehwem e wo ho no na je so mo nsa na nyen kan ye se nka ne sa kan ko ba to dwa say oh ammunitions no dudu say e na me eden minya ye
so you can attest to the fact say how Hussein Ibrahim odin nkomona ubetimi aka so wura we in fact he is gifted. He is really gifted when it comes to communication. When I say Yawazia oye, eyezu eyeza, eyezuzu eyeza. Now, before I send me creative video, we breaking news be by. I mean, mono tofa na me informa na yen twaso. Ni na eye Roman for Asofo Catholic Priest Association, right? Omukwa asetena na omukwa ni na ne se Ghana how a nneɛma yi si kɔ ɛwɔ yɛabatoɔ mu no yɛku nipa awie sɛbi yɛku nipa wɔ abatoɔ center pɛn monhu bi a ha wakum sin ohyituu the bodyguard hyituu na ayɛ ɔkɔ a ɔyɛ ahotu senya mmarahyɛbadwani sisie baabi a na ha wakum sin di odi ne mmarahyɛbadwani no ɔkɔ nipa wɔ hɔnom yɛabɔ nipa yɛpere nipa ne nyinaa yɛ ha wakum sin yɛapolarize nipa yɛbu nipa no mu ne nyinaa yɛ ha wakum sin enti ɛba abatoɔ ho nsɛnsɛm a sogyafoɔ koraa tumi sane gye gu yɛ so even police ni koraa bɔ journalist asom wate na ɛbɛtwerɛ no ase enti abatoɔ Ghana abatoɔ no yɛkɔ to the level bi a agye di mbɔne papa menim sɛ international world na ɔmo take di a ɛndeɛ na yɛagye di mbɔne yɛkyɛn sɛbi mfa kyɛme Russia Ukraine war abatoɔ keka yɛto ɛde ayi mmarahyɛbadwani na yɛto de ayi yɛka ndifoɔ no adane ɛyɛ akuturuku na wei na Catholic ɛyɛ Bishop Association as a Catholic Priest Association a ɔmo ɛyɛ Romanfoɔ asɔfoɔ ɔmo aba abɔnten ankasa asɔfoɔ aba abɔnten kase saa suban no ɛnyɛ ɛyɛ not na yɛnhwɛ yie mfa yɛn nsi fam daakye bi a wobɛhu sɛ daakye nkɔ mfama ne nipa no a wɔpere na hei sɛ woahu deɛ mepa akyerɛ na kyɛ sɛ nipa no yɛayɛ dɛn yɛde ne kɔ ɔno mu na sɛbi yɛagye ne kra firi ne nsɛm nti ɛba saa na what is the essence of it sɛbi anyɛ ɔmo ne na wɔn to aba no ne ho nhia nsi ɔmo but yɛnhwɛ yie bɛduru baabi no na akɔyɛ civil war na akɔyɛ sɛ wei suro wei ɔyɛ suro wei na akɔyɛ sɛ yɛto ɔba bia na sɛ nipa mpere nipa sɛbi nipa nwu ankɔ a abatoɔ no ɛnyɛ successful and that is not a description for a successful election. A successful election is whereby there is free and fair, no bloodshed. Nobody got injured in an election. That is called a free and fair election. What the mention I say? Bekoba se obi ehwere ne papa sebi obi kohwere ne nua obi kohwere ne yonko obi kohwere ne papa nua bi chale eba sa yekoya na ebae nti omo ba bontin de krata tin aba be condemn se saade no adabraka moma yim putu stop on it ampa so omudika the Ghana ye ko airtime na bi video no na bodyguard ne ka chen se mankatashi no as church forget am on the do certain level bi a MPP fo matwome nyina sha asese omo so reform ni na say omo so no they are coming back to their normal senses omo odwen se de bi party MPP nye party bi e so di omo achi enti no me the intel and I am what do you call it intel ba ko bi kura san go intelligent ama picture say akwatia election no MPP for jikpe omo nkrofo ombele omo papa me na me ka chew me say enkufo binum ahyase mobilize okatacha fifa ani na bi no ahyase so omo mobilize MPP for nkrofo omo machoma na omo abandon omo data force na de keka se na nsi omo che wana Isaac bi mo kai oklemu se ono na ye data force den omo che no de court ema ewi achi kwa no na yi ne lawyer eni de kan ho ne buafu ema SMP bi kwa kire na adwe wo ho but ade wom ni say no sa legalizing of body gas ye koto aba ye wo metroman ye koto aba ye wo nkofo mo abo ye koto aba ye wo nkofo asebi omo be guide ni sa nyema no it is about the time Ghana we have to do a constitution. Say you were John the money Mahamani and this for Mutimia. They have to what? Take a what do you call it? A constitutional instrument. And no say airline near the legislative instrument. I was some airline be almost already BB instrument already airline be parliament. No more jitum na yamra. Said there is no way I beto aba ye betu bi se oye bodyguard or guide baby ye beto aba ye betu bi se wa sorry a woni ne nkofo mobilize amukọ akọji ballot papers and aso amukọ akọbo ballot Ebi ho ana so mo kwatwe panyini bi afiri voting center ho. This is a thing I was saying taking it serious. I don't know it's a parliament mo tena ho no mu yo. Ade we na it's a parliament mo tena ho no na mo ye. Anya se bi nkora agro ne mo asori minority for asori ne majority for ati yo munko hu enkosi aga. Mpanyifo wanhwe yi a emre bi ba beduru se motwomen no mubufu amoam so onye eto ha okumsin on de eto no yenka se eye but monhwe yi a mre bi ba beduru a moam so no motwe a omode beba moam so no moyi a omode beba me nkasa ye de ye kan kra na akire mo members of parliament monye ally monye emre bi a ebebo abato ho ban and this Ghana yabato it is getting worse and it is getting more serious and dangerous because they say they see what Blackmanot MPP for so they are finding every means so most be more umbega don't for their aquatia. Okay, they say we could see the MPP for a micro mini little few minority in this country and ketwa musa. Edi nipa tensi hɔ a wobenya MPP ni wo ma bɛyɛ 3 pɛ bi 7 na aka bia NDC ni anaasɛ 7 na aka no I can tell you say 5 ɛbɛyɛ NDC ni 2 bɛka sɛ ɔno deɛ odi political party but ɔn support MPP ɛne NDC yɛmisa sɛ NDC MPP for hyɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ saa deɛ ne sɛ NDC for so ɛde hyɛ ɔmo a would they survive and where will the country called Ghana be? Mekasa kyerɛ nyansani sɛ bi mekasa kyerɛ ɔbadwemma asema mega American say many abedi o sebi mfa nche me se medi mesayi sei mfa nche me but many abere empemfo okromu ha this kind of attitude I dey kwa about one must stop because adia elbow ba me say intel mega me pick e wo guns chase akwatia enye easy akwatia enye easy because people are really prepared. But it's a Jeffrey Fanning and a bean on them, Sumasi, or Mokofa, Phobin or Boko, and your more baby PM honum. And then this force say, hey, Samosi, more mema, acquainting us, but Basintali, why you bossy? I see yes, you're 5K men. We are bringing all the 5K. This time, come on, 10K. And say, how about we 10K? I don't know, I never funny so. Said the muhunu no, and you're funny, sir. It is not that. In fact, and you're funny, sir. And we have to take a drastic solution to that. And this you all laugh at the wrong size of our mouths. Me na me catch you. Ebedru be we ka say, oh, how a kumsi no more trying to kalat. Ebia na nya how a kumsi bio. Na ye MP na ye di na si ho no ma ye betu oba yi ni no. Honom de na ebesi yesre mo mun hyase na Catholic bishop de omo aba abontia kan na mun support na mun hyase mfa nye dwuma wanti sa Ghana ya bato edanse ni ya bato it is in a very we are treading on very dangerous grounds and it will go a long way to come and hurt us. So hiani wa bi onan ni baby onim de oye omoma ayi so na omo tina bi ni wakoye de ni wawu yesre mo NDC for to see ni se mo na mukita kuro yi MPP for do mo ye nchino mo ayiram ehu se NDC oko parliament o oba ayi o market o oba hinfo NDC for mo na ma dominate ye wura dwon ani ijin maame yesre mo ba tampa mo nhyase e mobilize mo kan kire mo 5K men whoever men be they should drop it. Na oman no mfa no ntoma pamfira na nkoye seye koto oba bia na violence agise obi yakoye action movie ho agise yakobo obi ani so agise akọ head obi ansabato no ay successful just some few hours intimi fanye UK to aba mote America to aba ya mote Germany to aba ya mote China to aba ya mote it is not as if they don't practice democracy ye pa but they are what? Civilized. Excuse my language. They are educated. They are mami njaka ebi me kasa wi ma di Ghana fo nyina te me pesa so ade e koso me sire mu ada pay fo muntu mu nsi ho no na Catholic bishop no ma ba abontin no me ni support yo no man yem friend to apefra subscribe for comment to ma hanom e wi number 1 authentic platform Bega TV yakopon koso a e hira bye bye.